Hi, my name is Anna. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you guys how we smoke beef jerky in our smoker. So today we're outside in our backyard. It's a crisp afternoon. At least it's not raining. You know what BC is all about. Rain, rain, rain. So I just got a new electric smoker, so we're going to test that out. We also have a propane smoker, and my husband's going to be cooking some ribs in there, and he's also got some beef jerky of his own seasoning that he wants to try out. So we're gonna try them both out in the electric smoker and the propane smoker and see how they all come out. So I marinated the beef overnight, and I am going to show you guys how I do that. So let's rewind this back and show you guys how I marinate it, and then we'll get back to how I smoked it. All right, let's check it out. All right guys, so for our beef jerky, we're gonna need a slab of meat and some Himalayas pink salt, some black pepper, some garlic, and our ingredients of roasted garlic and beer seasoning. My husband grabbed this at Collabs, so it's quite tasty. He had made a batch earlier and it was really good. So what you want to do is you want to grab your piece of meat and you want to take off as much fat as you can, so that you don't have to. A little bit of fat is okay, but not too much, just because it won't preserve it as well when you're making it last a little bit. So you just want to kind of trim off. This one doesn't have too much fat, so it's okay. All right, so then you want to cut it into fairly thin slices. Cut it into some pieces there. This one is the sirloin roast I got, so it's already kind of breaks up into some pieces there. Let's just grab another slice there. Yeah, so you see, not too thick, not too thin. You can make them thinner if you really wanted to, or a little thicker. We like it this size, so it's a good, nice little piece there. So yeah, if you see a little bit of fat on there, you can trim it off a little, take that off. Okay, so we'll be right back after I finish chopping up the rest of this. All right, so we're going to just mix our seasonings together in this bowl. So I'm going to use some of this roasted garlic beer. I'm going to take about 1.5 tablespoons, I'd say. Then gonna take about a small tablespoon of pepper. Same for the garlic. And I'm going to do about a teaspoon of salt. So the pink Himalaya salt I'm using here. So it should look something like that. Just gonna stir that all in together, so it's all combined. All right, let's just set that aside there. Okay, so I got a bowl here. So I've cut up the meat. As you can see, it's all pretty thin pieces, all different shapes and sizes, but pretty thin. It's gonna, smoke up really well. So I'm gonna put this in the bowl and we're gonna mix in the seasonings. So you're just gonna go in there with your hands and make sure all of the pieces are coated, so that every piece gets seasoned. And then we're gonna marinate this overnight, and I will be back tomorrow, but I will obviously flash forward to tomorrow so you guys will see how it gets all smoked and how it all comes out. So yeah, you want to coat this all up, make sure it's all seasoned. As you can see, all of it will get some seasoning. Just like that. All right, so I am going to put this in the fridge. I'm gonna probably put this in a vacuum pack bag just to soak it all in, to keep it all nice and together. Don't know another better word for that. So yeah, I think this is good. I think we are seasoned up nicely here. All right. All right, so right now I'm going to get my husband to help me prepare the electric smoker. So we're gonna have to preheat it before we get our beef jerky in there, and we're gonna show you how we do that. So we just got this Bradley smoker, electric one, and we're gonna test this out today. We normally use a propane one. We have used an electric one in the past, but it died on us. So my husband has preheated this, the oven part for 6 hours, and our smoker side for 4 hours. So right now we're gonna bump it up to 280 to get it warmed up, get it smoking, and then from there we're going to drop it back down to, I believe, between 160 to 185. We don't really want it to go much higher than that, so it should be ready in a few hours. But I'm gonna show you guys how we place it on the rack. So we're just using these beer pucks for the smoker here. So yeah, so each one of them lasts about 20 minutes per puck. We don't have the little weights for it, so we just put some extras on there so it helps drop them down. I will show you. So it goes in there, and then the pucks will just roll on out slowly and go in. We just use the bowl there to drop our pucks because we want this pretty dry, so we're not gonna be putting any water in there. Okay, so I'm gonna show you now how I place our beef jerky on our racks for our electric smoker. So as you can see, I marinated it last night and vacuum packed it. So I'm just gonna open this up. I got some gloves on today because we're outside and it's not so easy to have access to a sink out here right now. And so right now I'm just going to place it onto our racks. Our smoker has been preheating. It's almost at 280. Right now it's at 272, as you can see there. And so right now I'm just gonna get these on the racks. We're gonna drop down the temperature down to, I believe, between 165 and 180. My husband will set that for me. And so this is how we're gonna just place them all. You wanna leave a little bit of space between everything. They look like they're going to be nice and seasoned. They're nice and dry, so it's not too wet, so it should come out pretty good. We might not even need the full, 4 to 5 hours or so for it, but I've got it ready. We'll check back, obviously, at around 3 hours or so to see where it's at. Maybe 2.5, we'll see, because a couple of the pieces are a little thicker. Try to make them as even as you can, but I'm not the best cutter, I have to admit. But this will definitely do the trick. So yeah, I'm just gonna finish placing these onto the rack, and we'll show you how we put it into the smoker. So I'm just down to the end of the bag here. Trying to get this up pretty quick here, just so. Sorry, my gloves keep sliding. A couple small pieces there that it'll still be good tasting, so. Might as well add it. And last piece here, let's just move that up. All right, so I'm gonna show you guys how we put into our smoker. Okay, so we dropped it down to, so it's dropped down to about 232, so it's starting to drop, so we want to get our smoked beef inside the smoker so that we don't lose too much smoke there. Here you go. And then we're just gonna place it into the smoker. We got 2 more racks. My husband's gonna fill it up quickly, his part, and we'll see what it comes out like. Oh, and there's our dogs. That's Sadie there, and there's Miss Coco. They like to play with each other. All right, so just outside, getting some heat because it's chilly out here. All right, so it's been a little bit of time right now. I went and got my husband's jacket because it's freezing, and coffee to keep myself warm. I'm over by the fire pit while our smoker is smoking our beef jerky. So it's getting close for us to have a look at it. So I can't wait to see how it's coming along. All right, so we've got about an hour and 40 minutes or so there. And we're just gonna have a quick look and see how they're coming along. All right, so the beef jerky is done. Look at that. How does that look? So it's been in the smoker now for 4 hours. It looks done to me. Just the way we like it. Just enough to, it's not super hard. You could obviously dry it out longer. We're gonna let it sit out a little bit. Oh yeah. Can't wait to give this a try. So good. All right, so that's how we prepared our beef jerky, how we seasoned it, how we prepped it for the smoker. Let me know how you guys season your beef jerky and how you guys, you know, get it ready for the smoker. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. That really helps. And have yourselves a great day. Take care now. Bye.